Everybody, thank you so much for being here for the 5th episode of BSU Tonight, Season 17. We are so glad that you are here. And we're all back from break, so we're all well-rested and ready to jump right into it. So let's go. Astronomers have discovered a new exoplanet outside of our solar system that may potentially be habitable enough for organic life. Those hoping to escape Earth's inevitable demise only have to travel about roughly 11 light years to get there. Flat earthers are upset, however, that the discovery of this round planet, this very, very round planet, has set their delusions back another couple of centuries. Looking at you, Kyrie Irving. Anybody? No? In the wake of Charles Manson's death last week, some folks on Twitter were confusing the infamous serial killer with popular goth rock artist Marilyn Manson, with lots of tweets like "Rest in peace, Marilyn Manson" made their way to the tops of Twitter feeds. But they're kind of late because I've been saying that since the release of his first album. Rest in peace, Marilyn Manson. Music is terrible. Always has been. Can anybody name 2 Marilyn Manson songs and call me out? Exactly. Speaking of musicians, singer-songwriter Blake Shelton has been profusely roasted on Twitter the past couple of weeks, as the public has strongly voiced their negative opinions about People magazine's decision to elect him as this year's sexiest man alive. While we here at BSU Tonight agree that the choice was a little suspect, we also like to look on the bright side. For example, all men now feel like they might have a chance to win this coveted title. Even you, Steve Buscemi. The Boosh. Just in time for the holiday season, the Lego company has released a new Star Wars brand Millennium Falcon set made of over 7,500 pieces. Finally, those who are strong with the Force have a reason to continue living in their parents' basement. Like my brother. In true... I just realized he's going to watch this. In true rags to riches fashion, a California man struggling with low income and medical bills won his fortune when a family heirloom sold for $1.5 million at an auction. The item was a handmade Navajo blanket from the 19th century. So it seems, even in 2017, money can still be made off of the slaughter of millions of indigenous people. Ooh, okay, all right. We're finding where the line is. Talk of the FCC's newest motion to end net neutrality has come up in the news recently as Republicans square up to deregulate internet restrictions. FCC Chairman Ajit Pai, who has been pushing for deregulation since, sorry, if you want to hear the rest of the joke, it'll cost you $7.99 plus tax. Struggling to find a Christmas gift for the more conservative members of your family this year? President Trump may just have the perfect gift for you, a Christmas-themed Make America Great Again hat, complete with Christmas lights and Merry Christmas embroidered on the back. It will be released at 2 times the cost of the original red baseball cap, and you can expect to see every mall Santa in Alabama sporting one of these, and hundreds of liberals tossing them into the fireplace this holiday season for kindling. We all know Black Friday is the most violent unofficial holiday in the U.S., so it's no surprise the shoppers took some hits this year. Among the incidents were a rogue shoe that landed on a baby's head, a protest inside of a mall that ended in several arrests, and a man's hip that was brutally shattered when Kmart got a little too wild. A website called Black Friday Death Count has tallied 10 deaths since 2006. It is truly baffling that Americans can go from a Norman Rockwell depiction of togetherness to tearing each other's eyes out for capitalism at 5 in the morning. We've got a great show for you today, so stick around, lots of guests, we'll be right back.
Life can be full of strange twists and turns. One does not know where he may be next. But to have someone in your life that is there with you every step of the way is almost irreplaceable. I will give my all to the one that I love. Love isn't fancy dinners and party dresses. Love is sitting on the couch and looking out the window just to spot our favorite sparrow in the trees. Love is not being able to wait to introduce her to your family and show them how wonderful you are. Love is being scared. Love is taking risks. Love is trying with no fear of failing. Love is not getting to decide your future. Love is being a family. But most of all, love is remembering the good times. Love is knowing how you've changed. Love is eternal.
Love is eternal. So we have got a big announcement for you guys. We're really excited about this. Ball State is going to be launching its own online streaming service called BSTV. It stands for Ball State, which will host original programming created by Ball State students. Even better, BSU Tonight will be one of the headlining shows. And because of this, the university has asked us to interview a few candidates that would like to have their original ideas pitched and possibly on the service. So we figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? And we're going to be interviewing some of those people right now, right here today in the studio, hearing their pitches. So without further ado, please let me introduce our first candidate, Tori Whiting. Tori. Hello, Tori.
Hi there.
So let's get right to it. Tell me about your show.
Okay, so it's pretty good. Prepare to be amazed.
Okay.
How about a sci-fi show set in the 90s about a bunch of kids, and they have to fight an alien, and like one of them, she has, or like they have like psychic powers. Yeah. So I call it weirder stuff. It's like weird.
Okay, Tori, that's just Stranger Things.
But it's not.
Okay, okay, fair point. How is it different?
So weirder stuff is set in the 90s, but Stranger Things is set in the 80s. And like the kids use really dated 90s references when they all like talk to each other and stuff. Okay,
but otherwise.
Yeah, no, it's basically the same thing. So.
Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, well thank you, but I don't think we're gonna be able to pick your show. We really need strong, respectable content to represent BSTV's name.
Yeah, I should have pitched the Shuffling Undead.
Well, okay, that's okay. Hey, first one's out of the way. Next up, we have some potential here, Brent Masterson. Come on out here, Brent. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, hey. Great. Nice. That was Brent. So what is?
All right, check it. We got an intense political drama featuring a man trying to become president while simultaneously disposing of his enemies. I call it Kondo of Checkers.
Brent, that's just House of Cards. You described House of Cards.
No. It's the same. It is House of Cards.
Yeah. Why don't you just go ahead and just get out?
I'm Brent.
Yep. You sure are, buddy. Okay. Next up, we've got Nikki Chamberlain. Please tell me you've got something good for me. Yeah. Woo.
Well, Andy, it's about a talking gopher who makes friends with also talking lemons and a baseball bat. And together, they traveled to Hollywood to become famous.
Wow. Nikki, that was actually a really unique and original idea. And terrible. Really, really, really awfully bad.
But I thought it was original.
Nikki, just because something is original doesn't always mean it's good. Did you see Valerian?
What the heck is that?
Exactly my point. Cara Delevingne will make it a good movie. I'm sorry, Nikki. It's just a bad idea at its core.
Dang it. Well, maybe I'll just pitch it to the guys who made the Emoji Movie. I hear they'll make anything.
Oh, geez. All right. Well, 3 people, and we still didn't get any programming for BSTV. Maybe we should just call Brent back in here. Condo of Checkers sounds okay, I guess. But in the meantime, here's something that people here on BSU Tonight actually put some work into.
Oh, hey, Adam.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I your name.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that it's like, I think it's really cool that we're on Talent together. I used to watch you in BSU Tonight. Not like watch you, like not. You were on stuff, and I'd see you in them, and I always thought you were like really funny and kind of handsome and stuff. Not handsome like in a demeaning way. You're not an object.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I got you.
I just think it's cool that we're kind of like equals now, you know?
Yeah. No, I hear you, but I got a class to
Yeah,
get to
no,
right
it's
now.
okay. You don't want to miss speech writing again, right?
How did you
Yeah,
know
hey
that
man, I'm so sorry to cut this off early, but I actually have to head out, so I'll see you later.
See you, Nick.
Oh, hey man. Hi, Nick. What do you think, huh?
Wow.
Yeah, no, I think it looks pretty good on me. You're an inspiration, man.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I thought you'd appreciate it. I'm actually about to go meet my friend Lizzie, though, so I'll talk to you later, all right?
Is he like my girlfriend, Lizzie?
Oh. Lizzie's your girlfriend. What a small world. Yeah, I'll tell her hi for you, all right?
Tell her that I love her. If you want. Is that my Facebook?
Oh, hey, Nick. Did you just call me? Nick, that's your name, right?
What's happened? What are you doing?
Look, man, you've been acting a little weird these past couple of days, so I'm gonna go back to what I'm doing, and maybe you could just go away.
I can't handle this anymore. You're smiling like this is a joke. This isn't a joke. This is who I am, and you're just taking it. People are beginning to look at me weird. They're asking me questions. Lizzie doesn't even know what's going on. So what are you looking at? What are you doing? Please, for the love of God.
Two Adams is too many Adams. It's too many. Now, Thanksgiving is over. Christmas is just around the corner. So here to talk about her favorite holiday traditions, the incredibly unexpected up-and-coming female rapper, if I read that right, Lil Fruit Snack. Let's give her a big round of applause. Lil Fruit Snack. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. We're really happy to have you on the show.
Yeah, y'all are just lucky I managed to break away from the studio for this.
Oh, okay. You're very busy, I guess. So, Lil Fruit Snack, how was your Thanksgiving? Did you enjoy going back home?
Yeah, it was pretty dope, you know. Got to see all my homies back in the 212 and spit some mad rhymes.
Oh, okay. 212. 212, I believe, is a New York area code. Is that where you're from?
Nah, I'm from Anderson. We just call it the 212, baby.
Alrighty. Moving on. Tell me a little bit more about your holiday traditions. Do you have a favorite meal, a favorite holiday meal that you always eat?
Well, if I'm being honest, I go a little insane in the membrane over some sweet potato casserole.
Really? I would have figured that you would have liked fruitcake, you know, because of your name, Lil Fruit Snack.
Okay, listen. You don't earn a street name like Lil Fruit Snack just by eating a bunch of fruit snacks, okay? You have no idea what I had to do to earn my cred in the 212.
That was a good rhyme. How did you earn your street cred then?
Oh, homie, you don't want to know that.
That's the point of the show. Okay. Well, let's get back to holiday stuff then, I guess. What is your favorite thing about going home?
When my mama puts me to bed.
Oh. Okay. What about that do you like?
Well, she always puts my Charlie Brown blankie in the dryer while I go get my jammies on and comes out all warm and cozy. She gets me some warm milk, reads me a bedtime story, and tucks me in all snug like a bug.
That's really nice. Remind me how old you are?
22.
Wow. Really?
Got a problem with that?
No, no, I thought you might be a little bit younger. Okay, well, I guess that's all the time that we have. Okay, well, thank you for coming on, Lil Fruit Snack. Thank you so much. Why? What is that proving? Why was that all right, well, Lil Fruit Snack, ladies and gentlemen, somehow we booked her, I guess. I don't know. Up next, we have professional wrestlers Kharn Alexander and Kongo Kong here to show us some of their moves, apparently, so stick around and we'll be right back after that. What is this? Are you kidding me? What kind of an episode is this? Like, are you first I have to sit through those terrible show pitches? Are you kidding me? Like those were awful. They were terrible pitches. And now we've got wrestlers coming in. Who is in charge of our guest producer? Are you kidding me? We've got wrestling isn't even real, and we've got wrestlers coming in. How ridiculous is that? That doesn't make any sense. Wrestling is not. We'll be right back with Kharn and Kongo Kong after this. Oh my God.
Right. I didn't think you were actually going to say that, but that's fine, I guess.
Hey, did you guys hear about the newest tiger mauling? They're saying that there's at least 3 dead and 5 injured.
Wow, that's awful.
How many more deaths due to large felines are we going to have to deal with this year? I mean, we need stricter tiger control.
Okay, it's terrible, but the founding fathers put tiger ownership in the Constitution, so we all have the right to own one.
That was centuries ago. Back when tigers didn't even like to eat people. I mean, it at least needs to be updated.
No, I know my pet ownership rights.
Well, what's your idea to fix it?
Well, maybe it's not the tigers, but the trainers.
Of course.
Okay, I'm just saying, my tiger has never killed anyone, so maybe we should look into the trainer's health.
Yeah, and my father is part of the National Tigers Association, and he would be pissed if they tried to take away his collection.
Collection?
Well, Australia put all of their tigers back into zoos and sanctuaries in 1996, and they haven't had a mauling since.
Yeah, but in Switzerland, there's a large ownership population, and they rarely have maulings.
Okay. What if only, certain tigers were allowed? Like the really fat ones, so they weren't that fast.
My father takes great pride in the speed of his tigers.
Shut up, Chad.
Look, when the government tries to take over, our tigers will be the only thing to protect ourselves.
That's not gonna happen.
Okay, even if tigers are taken away, we'll still get attacked and killed by iguanas.
My father also has an iguana collection. He says that the scales on their backs are super sharp.
As usual, nothing's gonna be done.
Wasn't that great? My last guests this evening are wrestlers Kharn Alexander and Kongo Kong. Please have a seat. Please, we're your guests on our show. Our PA's brought the chairs out. Just take a seat, please. Or not. You know what? Don't worry about it. Don't take a seat. Yeah, you should do what you want. Well, let's please get a big round of applause for Kharn and Kongo Kong. Yeah. Well, thank you both very much for being here. I feel like maybe I should apologize. I said wrestling isn't real. Whether or not that is my belief, I did not mean to bring any offense upon either of you gentlemen. And I just want to clear the air.
Apology accepted.
Okay. Thank you very much. So obviously you guys are wrestlers. So maybe we could just ask some questions, have some lighthearted banter. We're all friends here, right? Is he okay? Because he doesn't seem like he's enjoying himself.
I'd be worried about myself if I were you.
Fair enough. What got you into wrestling? Did you play any sports in high school, or how did you first get involved?
Me personally, I was in football, wrestling, and track in high school, and that's kind of how I got my start into professional wrestling. I wanted to continue my wrestling career after the high school level, so I went into professional training.
Was that a weird transition going from making weight and like onesie leotards into, well, I guess less clothes now, but...
It wasn't that much different.
Oh, okay.
There were some different aspects to it, obviously, like the television, the popularity, that kind of stuff. But as far as the physical combat, it was quite similar.
Okay. What about you, Mr. Kong? What was the inspiration that got you into wrestling?
Let's just say he likes to hurt people.
Fair enough. So, does it hurt when you're wrestling? I mean, it's all planned out. You're just acting. Does it still hurt? He didn't like that question, I don't think.
You want to find out?
No. That's never mind. We'll ignore that. We'll skip on to a different question. So obviously, there's kind of a hero-villain balance with wrestling, right? Good guys and bad guys. What are your thoughts on how just theatrical and predictable wrestling is?
Well, we're villains. So
okay. I get that vibe.
Predictable, I don't think I understand the question.
Well, I mean there's a good guy, there's a bad guy. That if the people want the good guy to win, then the good guy will probably win. And if the bad guy should win, the bad guy wins, right?
Well, I mean, that's kind of like everything in entertainment and in life, really. You turn on the TV, you're going to see, Saturday morning cartoons. Good guy, bad guy. Usually the good guy wins. I mean, also in real life. I mean, look at our president.
All right, we're taking stances here. So basically, what you're saying is that wrestling is just like a cartoon. I mean, it's childish. No? Am I mistaken with that?
I believe I also compared it to real life. So if you want to compare your life to a cartoon, then
well, all right.
By all means.
That's okay. All right. You know what? We're doing an interview. So is there anything that you wanna talk about? Anything that you're here to? Yes, you, Mr. Kong. Is there something that you want to talk about? Didn't think so. How about you, Kharn?
Well, I'd like to talk a little about my transition from wrestling into theater, if that's all right with you.
Oh, shocker. He's an actor. Ugh. All right. No, please talk about it. Yeah.
Well, about, what was it, 5 years ago, I made my transition here at Ball State in the Department of Theater and Dance. And I kind of got like the idea from wrestling, where I was told to have a little more of a entertainment aspect to myself.
Okay.
That was when I went up to WWE. They're like, hey, maybe take some acting classes.
Okay.
Do some stuff like that. And I went back and forth with them about 6 times, worked for them 6 times.
Wow.
And just from the acting classes I took here, realized I kind of liked theater more so than wrestling.
Okay.
And at the time I had been wrestling for 8 years, so it was kind of like ready to move on to something else.
Okay.
So it was just like they're both very similar and yet
Right.
very different at the same time.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so I mean, so now you've gone from working with WWE and wrestling and the big grandeur of that to now you're in Muncie, Indiana. Like, I mean, all right. No. I was talking to Kharn. Yeah. I wish that your buddy was a little more talkative, but it's great that you're doing the acting here at Ball State. We fly and all that stuff. But any final words you got? You, Mr. No. Any final words? Anybody? Oh. All right. Anything?
I don't know. Any final questions?
I guess not. I don't know why the guest producer would have booked such a fake theatrical thing. But whatever. I mean, I'm sure clearly I could follow your track if I really wanted to. I just chose to be behind the desk in my life.
If it's so fake, then why don't you want to try some moves out? How about that? If it's so fake, anybody can do it, right?
Absolutely. I will gladly do anything that Mr. Kongo Kong could do.
Did you hear that?
Easily. All right. Yeah. Cool. We'll be right back after this, and I'll show him what I can do.
Hey! This town ain't big enough for the 2 of us. You know this only ends one way.
Get out of the road, jackasses!
Hey, screw off! We dealing lead, friend. Whoa! Magnificent 7! With Steve McQueen! Well, one and only! You wanna go do something? Yeah, sure. Now, remember, things look bad and looks like you ain't gonna make it. Then you gotta get mean. And I mean plumb mad dog mean. If you lose your head, you give up. You need to live Norway. It's just the way it is.
We are gathered here today to mourn the loss and cherish the life of Charles Leroy Jehovah the 10th. He was the best of men. He was the worst of men. He was a bandit, a sinner. And may his life forever be cherished. God bless him. God bless us, everyone.
This town was just perfect for the two of us.
All right, well, here we are. We're back. I got this guy, and I don't know what the frill is, but apparently they think that I am not capable of wrestling, and like it's just acting. Again, it's basically just acting. So it can't be anything that difficult. And again, it's all pretty much fake anyways. Like it's predetermined.
Everybody go home. Let's go.